Hey guys, welcome back to another video tutorial. In this video we're going to discuss all about how we can create a responsive contact us form using HTML and CSS3. So I'm going to write the username and email and message like we are learning HTML and CSS like that, and click that. So this is a simple font with some icons and some content input field, and I'm going to resize that, and it is fully responsive right now, as you can see. So let's look at that, how we can create that. I'm going to close it. I open my code editor. Inside that I have style.css and I have image. We will use that as a background inside our page, and those are content, we will use it inside that. So without further ado, let's get started by the code. So this is optional, I don't need that. And write the form container wrapper. Inside the wrapper I will use h2 contact us form section, form details, and then I'm going to use UL and li tags. On each li I'll use icons because I will display the icons. The first one I will use the class fa solid, and so I will create a two section. The first one, inside the first one we're going to display the font with some icons and content. In the second one section I will display the contact us form. So this is a form section, so this is a in a minute I will reset it. And the next one is input field, so I will use input field, right? I also write the comment right side, and this will be left side, right? So f is solid, and I will display the icon fa location dot, right? Then this is the icon div. After that I'll create a content div, right, strong tag, and I'm get the content like this one. Strong is location, and this is my location, so I'm going to get also paragraph tag as well and paste it inside it. So save. First we're going to save it and open it in the live server. Right now our font with some icon, content, and also text, right? So we're going to use this one li to create a more than two sections. This one, and the second one I will use the envelope, means the email fa envelope, and third one I will use the alpha font volume, like that. So but also we need to change a few things in the second one. This is the email, so I'm going to add the email as admin at OnlineITtuts.com. The next one is call, so I'll get that and paste on the third one section, and we're gonna paste the number as that. So look at that, right? So let's jump into the CSS, and we're gonna use some basic properties to reset the page. So let's do that. Padding 0, box sizing, box font family, I'm going to use Poppins sans serif, and also I'll use, but this time I don't need that, but I will use the body URL images pg, no repeat, center, background size I will use color, min height will be 100 VH, and yeah, first we can save it. Let's look at that output of the image. Cool. Let's select that and assign it oval effect. So I need to use after, and also we need to use position relative on that. Once you use position relative, then you need to use position absolute on that. Top will be 0, left 0, width will be 100%, height will be 100%, and I'm going to use background will be RGBA 0, and this is opacity 0.8 is best. So, and look at that. Oh, it doesn't affect. Okay, we need to add the content property on that. So, and yeah, it's perfect right now. But the issue is I can't read the text this time, so I need to use z-index -8, or you can use any number as you want. So you are able to read the content as well once you assign that negative value inside that. So let's jump into the container, form container like this one. So select it. First of all, I need to use display flags. Align item will be center, justify content will be center, and main height I will use 100 VH because I want to display those content or those box inside the center of the page right now, as you can see. The next one is I need to select my next one div is a wrapper, and the wrapper I need to assign the width. So I'm going to use max width will be 1140 pixel, and I will use margin 0 and auto to display the content in the center, and I will use padding 0 and 1 rem. Also I will use background RGBA 0.5, width will be 100%, height will be 100%, and I will use box shadow as well, 4 pixel, 3 pixel, and yep, 4 pixel. The white color is best on this situation right now. Cool. Let's jump into the CSS H2 tag. So I need to select the H2, and the H2 I'm going to use font size 3 rem, color is white, and I will use padding top and bottom 2 rem, left and right 1 rem. Also I will add the line after the H2 tag. First we're going to save. After that I will add the line, so I need to use position relative on that. Then we need to select same thing, wrapper H2 colon after. After that you need to use same thing, content null, position will be absolute, top will be, yeah, I will move it 100 pixel, left will be 120 pixels, and width will be 18%. Background I will use hash E50D73. So okay, I can't see right now, but I wrapper I need to check that where is problem. After content is null, position, okay, we need to add the height of the lines. So, and look at that, right? Let's move on the next one section. In the next one I have a form section like this one. So we need to select that, and we need to use display grid because we need to split the columns. So the grid column template, grid template columns repeat 2, and size of the each column have same. So I'm going to use 1FR, and I will use padding all side 1 rem to make a space. So in the right side I will add the content in this one input fields, but we need to work on the left hand content like this one. Then we're gonna move on the right side, right? So let's work on this section, form section UL tag. So step number 1, you need to remove the bullets, and we need to use display flags, and I will use flex direction will be column. So, and look at that, our box, our input fields and content is appear top to bottom, means column wise. Then we need to select the form, but we need to check that like that. We need to select the form details, In the form details, I will use background will be hash pink, I think. Yeah, I will use width will be 50 pixel. No, I will select the icons. First we're going to check that. Yeah, I need to select the icons, and I'm going to use height will be 50 pixel, and I will use margin right 1 rem to make a space. Also I will use border radius 50%. So look at that. This is circle, and outside of the circle have icons. So we're going to select the icons as well, but before selecting the icons I need to select the form. Yeah, first we're going to select the icons as well. So select that, and inside the ally have I tag, and the I tag have icons, or you can say that font of Ikson. So step number 1, you need to use display flags. Align item will be center. I want to display those content in the center of the page, and I will use padding 1 rem all side. Color will be white, and I will use margin top and bottom 0.8 rem, left and right 0 rem to make a space right now, as you can see. And also I need to add just a minute, li tag. But before selecting li tag, I'm going to select the li tag. Form details, li display flags, align item center, and padding 1 and color white, and margin top, and yeah, it's perfect. So every content is up here perfectly on the page. So this time I need to select li tag. In the I tag I need to use font size 1.5 rem, and I will display those content or those icon as inside the center of the box. So I need to use display flags, and align item will be center, justify content will be center, and height I will use inherit means same height right now, as you can see. So let's those content have a strong tags. Inside the strong tags have some content, so I need to remove double dots. So those content is appeared as a strong tag, so I need to select the strong tag. In the strong tag I need to change just a color, hash 2 at B463. So look at that, right? So we have successfully made the left side content section. So let's move on the right side content. So I go to index.html, and we need to select the input field. Inside the input field I need to make a form, so let's do that. I'm going to leave the action, I'll leave this one, and I will use form group, and inside that I will use input field. Type will be text. I will use required. Also I will use required. Class will be form control. And also I will use span tag. Assign a class form label. This will be name. So this is our first input field. The second input field I need to use the type is ML, and this will be ML as well. The last thing I need to add that text. No, I will use the text area like that, and I will use same class like this one, and also the same thing required. Right, so save and look at that. This is the right side, and the last thing I need to add that right. I just use the right as a message, and yeah. So this is a form. Inside the form tag I need to add the button tag. Type will be button. Use send message. This is the right side content right now. So let's move on the CSS to design that, right? So first of all I need to select my form group tag class like that, and inside that I need to use position relative. Reason for using position relative, because when I will click on the input field, then I want to display the label text in the top of the input field. So I need to select the parent of the input field, like this is the parent of this one input field, and this is content. So I need to select all of the input parent class, and we need to assign the position relative. It is very important to manage your content. So then the next thing is you need to select form group and form control, form group, and inside that have a form control. So we need to select it, and also I need to select no, I will use that. So let's design that. Outline will be none, border will be none, and I will use border, no, I will use, in a minute, I will use border 1 pixel solid DDD, and padding all size 0.8 rem to make a space. I will use margin top and bottom 0, 1 rem and 0 left and right, and I will use resize none, means user can't resize the text area. So look at that. So those are content top of the input field right now, as you can see. But don't worry, we will manage it. Let's add the border radius 5 pixel, and I will increase the font size 1. Let's select the form group. Inside that have a span tag. In the span tag I need to use position absolute, because the label tag or label text is appeared inside the span tag. So you need to select the span tag and use position absolute. Top will be 0.8 rem and left will be 0, and I will use padding outside 1 rem. Pointer event I will use none, and this font size will be 0.8 rem. Color will be dark, light dark color, and yeah, I will use text transform uppercase, and yeah, first we're gonna save it, and look at that. Our content is appeared inside the input field, but when I click on that, then I want to move those content in the top of the input field. So what I need to do on there, I need to select my form group dot form control and use colon valid. So we need to select the valid and use sibling operator and select the span tag. Also we need to use comma and use same thing, but this time I need to select the same thing, but I need to use focus. Means when user will focus on the input field, then do something which we will assign inside this one section. Right, so step number 1, I will want to change the background color as the dark pink. You can say that color will be white, and I'll use transform translate. X means left and right will be move 10 pixel, and also I'll use translate. Y means move negative 10 pixel. So this font size will be 0.8 rem, and also I'll use padding 0 and 10 pixel left and right, top and bottom 0. So look at that, and as you can see, but we need to add the transition on that. We'll use 0.5s just like that. So and yeah, it's working perfectly right now, as you can see, guys. Right, cool thing. In a minute, like that. Right now, as you can see, guys. But why in the second input field I can't see the form control. Right now, admin ITtuts.com. Yeah, it's working perfectly. Yeah, everything is perfect on this. So finally we need to work on the button tag. So I need to select the button which will assign inside the input field. So just a minute, where it is, input field, and we need to select the button tag, and I'm going to use outline will be none, border will be none, background I will use hash like this one, and color will be white, padding top and bottom 0.5 rem, left and right 1 rem, border radius 5 pixel, and font size I'll use 1 rem. I want to make a space top and bottom, so I'm going to use margin top and bottom 1 rem, left and right 0. Cursor will be pointer, and yeah, I will use the transition as well because I will use hover effect. So let's select that, and when this button is active, and I want to move the transform scale 1.1, right? So and look at that right now, as you can see. Perfect. So the last and final step is we need to make it as a responsive. So you need to select the any position as you want to use the media query, but I'm going to use the 768 pixel to break it as a columnize. But before using that, I'm going to select my body because I want to remove the like this one, scroll bars. So I need to use overflow hidden, so, and you can't see the scroll bar right now. Then we're gonna select the media query, media max width 768 pixel, and the 768 pixel I need to select my parent content like this one. Inside there I have a repetition 2 columns, so I need to select it and just write the 1FR, means in the 768 pixel I need to display only 1 column. So let's look at that, just like that right now, as you can see. So let's work on another things like this one. So I need to change the font size. In the small screen size I need to change the font size as 2 rem, and I'll leave the other properties because I don't need that. And also I need to change the height of the line which will assign inside the h2 tag, and I'll use top will be 90 pixel, and I do not background size, so yeah, it's perfect, and the content is appear as small. The last and final step is we need to select the ally tag like this one. So inside the ally I need to decrease the margin top and bottom to reduce the font size. Right now, in a minute. Okay, I think okay, right now I can't see the content of the message, so yeah, I'll use the padding also 0.5. So right now, as you can see, right, so it is small screen size, and you can use it with different devices as well. And yeah, I need to add the border radius. I think I need to add that, so it should be displayed perfectly on, yeah, this will be 5 pixels best. Cool thing. So this is our complete responsive contact us form. I hope you understood as well all about that. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.